You can't solve your financial problems with the same kind of thinking that caused them. These words will change your reality because poverty can't. So to all my dough chasers, it's time to get this party started now.
I like it.
With your host, Jason White.
Yo, what's up, Dough Chasers? My name is Jason White. I am your host of Dough Chaser TV. It's been a while, but I'm happy to be back. This is a live arena where I get to share my thoughts and opinions when it comes to finances, credit, or business. And I'm giving you the opportunity to engage with me today. And I'm happy to be here and happy to have you here with me. So as you come in, let me know who you are and where you're from. Today, we are talking about dangers of a quick fix culture. I own a service business, a service-based business, and I like to call it a financial improvement company. And one of our big services that we offer is a credit repair service that we call the 700 Club Credit Repair. And in our program, we work on our clients' behalf to help them fight negatives that are hurting their credit score, teach them how to build their credit up to 200 points, and basically work as credit coaches throughout the process to make sure that they're not making mistakes and to make sure that they're on the right track to reaching their goals, like buying a house, buying a car, refinancing a bad debt, or taking out a business loan, right? And I also provide educational videos here on YouTube. And I am now being called a YouTuber, which is kind of funny. I was joking with my wife about that yesterday. But though I've been doing this, business since 2013, and we've served over tens of thousands of people, I have a proven track record, right? And I have to compete with people who have no idea what the hell they're doing when it comes to credit, or I have to compete with people in general who just don't believe what I have to say. And that's absolutely fine because at the end of the day, they're missing out. But what I am tripping on, I am tripping on the fact that people will read the comments on my videos and take the advice from strangers. People who don't have a track record. You can't find reviews about their services online. They'll make a quick post on one of my videos, and then next thing you know, you'll see three to five people inquiring about their services. Like, it's crazy. And what I want to do is I want to talk about this today because this is an issue within our communities. This is an issue that is causing a lot of people to get taken advantage of, and basically forcing you to not reach your goals because you're going to get taken advantage of. And I want to talk about this and get an understanding from you. I want your opinions about this quick fix culture, and just help me get an understanding because I'm tired of seeing it. And I'm going to give my opinion. I'm going to be very blunt. I may curse. I may say shit a couple times. So if you can't take that, I highly recommend that you go somewhere else. Okay. Because it's my channel and I do what I want. All right, so let me see who we have here really quick before I get started. I got Sean Robinson from Toronto. How you doing? Mac Halling from North Carolina. How you doing? Learn Well from Augusta, Georgia is in the building. How you doing? As you come in, let me know who you are and where you're from. Let me get your opinions on this quick fix culture that we have. Do you think it's a problem? Or am I just tripping? Okay, so I want to share with you an example really quick. I'm going to share my screen with you. And this is what I'm talking about. I had an individual. I basically made a video about trade lines. And trade lines are very popular right now, okay? Well, first of all, let me give you an understanding of my industry. So in credit repair, you have negatives that are on your credit report, and you're basically trying to get those negatives removed to improve your credit score and also improve your credit worthiness, because a lender, like a mortgage company, they won't provide you a loan because they don't trust you. You basically have history on your credit report that shows them that either you can't be trusted with the loan, or your financial habits, they don't want you as a client because you don't have good financial habits. So people will hire a credit repair company, or they'll work on their credit themselves, either way, and they will try to dispute these negatives that are on their credit report in hopes that they get deleted or at least repaired to a better standing, okay? So that's what credit repair is basically disputing accounts on your credit report in a strategic way through leveraging what is called the Fair Credit Reporting Act, okay? Under that law, criteria on your credit report must meet three criteria. It must be 100% accurate, 100% timely, and 100% verifiable. And if the information does not meet that criteria, basically it's against the law and it should be removed from your credit report, okay? So that's the understanding of what credit repair is. And in my industry, we have people who try to manipulate their credit reports so that they don't have to do the legwork, okay? And one of the things that they do is they will piggyback off of a stranger's credit history added to their credit report temporarily so that they can get a quick boost and manipulate the lender into accepting them to take out a loan, all right? That's basically what it is. And I understand the concept. I get it. I really do. I understand that you want to reach your goal. You don't want to wait. You want to get that quick boost and you want to make a move. I understand that, okay? The thing is, it's kind of janky. And two, lenders are beginning to catch on and they're creating systems to protect themselves from the manipulation, all right? And I made a video about this and I broke it down. I explained why, you shouldn't buy trade lines. And to give you an example, trade lines can cost anywhere from $500 to, in one example, I'm going to show you $4,000, okay? And people will purchase these trade lines, get the information added to their credit report as an authorized user. They'll see a quick boost in one of their credit scores, which they believe is going to be used to, determine their credit worthiness, which majority of the time it isn't, but that's another story. Anyway, they use that information and they pay for it, and then they try to get the quick boost, okay? And it's a dangerous industry because one, is very expensive, and two, it doesn't work as well as you want it to, and it's kind of a waste of money in my opinion, okay? And I've shared reasons why. I'm not going to get into that right now. However, I broke it down. I actually made 2 videos concerning buying trade lines to boost your credit score, where I talked about how they were a waste of money and then how they actually don't manipulate what you want to manipulate to get approved. And you would think that I cussed out somebody's mama. Man, the feedback that I got on this subject is very iffy. And it was actually giving me insight on where we are as a people within this industry. People, and of course, all of you don't fit this mindset, but a lot of people who are trying to get their credit fixed are looking for the quick fix. They don't truly understand how credit works, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to see that boost in their credit score. And it's a problem because 3 things end up happening. And I'm looking at my notes right now. 3 things end up happening. They're willing to try anything without thinking about the repercussions. Okay, I'm going to share with you some examples about repercussions. The actions that they take actually don't last that long, so they're not able to truly use the strategy that they're trying to implement. And then 3 is very costly, and it ends up being a waste of money. Okay, and those are the dangers of this quick fix culture that we live in. Is we're not thinking about repercussions. The actions that we take are temporary, and then we spend all kinds of money to get a fake result, and it's a problem, okay? And if you are someone who is, looking to do whatever it takes to get a quick fix, you're part of the problem, okay? That's like falling for these get-rich-quick schemes, right? They're here so that the person offering the service to you can make money really quick. But because we're so naive, we accept the offer, hoping that we get the result, when really it was a scam the whole time. I know of so many people who have participated in these scams in the recent months. You know, we're dealing with COVID-19. I understand that people are looking to, make some extra money, but they'll send people $500, $100 so that they can be entered into a drawing so that they can win $1,000. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Send me $100 and you can win 1,000. Or send me 300 and I'll send you 500 back. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. Learn Well said it's a problem. People are also attaching to personalities that teach the short route. That is true. I have noticed that a lot of people who can relate to someone, they will basically follow their teachings because they have some kind of, they can relate to them basically. And due to that, they take their advice when the person just got out of prison for scamming people. I'm not going to say any names. We've all seen the videos, but it's crazy. However, people are willing to try those methods to get results because they don't believe they're going to get caught. But I'm going to share some examples with you today of people who have tried to take on these quick fixes to increase their credit scores, for example, who actually ended up facing jail time. Okay? I'm also going to show you examples of people who are so ignorant, they take advice from individuals in the comment area who don't have a track record of helping people. Like, you have no idea how many people will bash my name about my YouTube videos, and then when I go to their channel, they don't have any YouTube videos. It's like, dude, how are you going to bash me for trying to educate my community, and you're saying what I'm saying is wrong, but you don't have a video of your own? Like, this is not easy. Don't bash me. If anything, challenge me with relative information. Let me see. Turn Media, Adrian's in the building. What's up? How you doing? Big L from BK, Shalom family. I can appreciate that. We got Leah with the locks from ATL entered in the chat. How you doing? Tommy from Toledo, right down the street. How you doing, man? Sean Robinson, how you doing? Okay, so let me give you an example of some of the ignorance that I come across so you guys can get an understanding of what I'm talking about. So here is, I don't want to do that. Okay, give me a minute. I just pressed the button I didn't want to press. Hold up 1 second. All right, here it is. Okay. So here's my screen. Hopefully you can see my screen. All right, give me 1 second. I just messed up. Okay, so you can see my screen right now, okay? This is my YouTube channel, and this is basically the back office, all right? And in this back office, I'm able to, see comments and respond to them, okay? I'm able to respond to comments, and I'm able to see what people are talking about. And I made this video talking about trade lines, and someone who probably sells trade lines responded, I bought a trade line package a while back. My score went up 175 points. Okay, clickbait. All right. Someone responds, where did you buy the trade lines from? Okay, because regardless of what I said, I guess it wasn't irrelevant. They still want to try the trade line game, which I get it. I really do. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip down to the next comment. He said, trade lines supply companies where I get mine. Okay. So it's basically a company that sells trade lines. There's other sites too. Do your research. I could be a spam bot for all you know, which is kind of funny because people do communicate with spam bots. But anyway, as I scroll down, Hardbody Cell says, what's up, man? Just a quick question. After you buy the trade line and your credit boost, what do you do next? Like, what do you do to make money? Like, this is the ignorance that I deal with. Like, why are you asking someone in the comment area on a YouTube video what to do next with the money? Or what should you do next with the improved credit score? Like, this is stuff that you should already have a goal for or have a plan for prior to improving your credit score. There are actually people who are buying trade lines to improve their credit scores, and they have no plan of what they're going to do with the better credit. They just do it because everybody else is doing it. It's mind-boggling. All right. And then, my man, I made the emoji. I put my hand over my face. And Hard Body Sales said, start applying for funding. So basically, he's using this credit score to maybe get out a business loan. So he has a business. Hard Body Sales said, funding for what? Sorry if I sound dumb. I'm only 18 and new to this. And after I get approved for the funding, what do I do with the funds? Like, I get it, man. You're a kid. But dude, you can't take recommendations, advice from the comment area of YouTube. Like, you have to do your research. You have to have a plan for your life, right? You have to have a plan of what you're going to do with this. And this is basically, I would say 10% of people who are trying to improve their credit. They have no idea what they are doing. They have no idea. Minimum 10%, minimum. And, at this point, I had to leave the conversation. I could delete this, but I wanted to use this conversation to share with you, some of the ignorance that's out there when it comes to credit and how people are willing to take the advice from others without doing their own research. And, this guy, Hard Body Sell, I have no idea who he is. He's one of those people who participate in the quick fix culture because he's willing to try anything without thinking about the repercussions, okay? He's basically asking someone who's selling trade lines what to do next. That's information that you should know in advance prior to buying trade lines. If anything, you should ask more information about the trade line rather than what should you do next once you improve your credit. It's mind-boggling to me. I have another video that I want to share with you, but that was just a quick example that I had to let you all know about because the world we live in is crazy. All right, hold up 1 second. All right, where is the program? All right, 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me get out of this screen. Come on, pop up. There we go. All right, and I'm back. So yeah, it's an issue within my industry because I'm dealing with educated people, and then I'm also dealing with uneducated people who are not willing to listen to the educated people, okay? And they're willing to listen to other uneducated people because they can relate to them. I don't know what I got to do. I probably got to get a tattoo on my face for some people to listen to me. It's crazy. Or I got to act like I'm selling CPNs and quick boost. It's crazy. Let me see. Leah said, I was about to buy some trade lines, but I bought a credit consultant course instead. I'll do it the right way. Educating yourself. I can appreciate that. Olivia Biddle said, I signed up today. Excited. I appreciate you for signing up for our credit repair service. Thank you. The credit solutionist. Say it again. I will say it again. Thank you for watching. All right. How do I edit? I'm sorry, y'all. This is a new program, and I don't know how to minimize it. Let me see. All right. So anyway, one of the next dangers of the quick fix culture is it doesn't last, okay? For example, we're talking about the trade lines, right? When you buy a trade line, that information is going to last on your credit report. The impact, is going to last about 12 months. However, each month after that account closes, the impact is less and less each month, okay? So when people are looking to get these trade lines, if they don't have a plan of action right away, okay, for one, they're taking a risk with the trade line, but I get it. If you don't have a plan of action right away, it's a waste of money, okay? Because that result, that increase that you temporarily got with your credit score, whatever credit score you're looking at, it's only going to last so long, because if you're not doing anything to build your own primary account, then that payment history is only going to have a short reflection on your credit report, and it won't even last as long as you would hope for. Okay. For example, if you have negatives that are still in your credit report and you buy a trade line and you get a temporary boost with the trade line, however, you still have negatives reporting on your credit report, it's a total waste of money. Let me see here. Total waste of money. And the thing about buying trade lines or doing anything else to quickly fix your credit, for example, like getting a CPN or a credit sweep, you're not actually truly earning the good credit, meaning that you're not truly instilling good financial habits to maintain the result that you want. So the temporary fix is truly temporary because you still have bad credit habits. You still swipe that credit card whenever you want without thinking about your credit utilization. You're still paying your bills late, right? You're still inquiring on accounts that you shouldn't be inquiring about because you got a quick fix and adding more inquiries to your credit report. You're not adding primary accounts to your credit report. You're wasting your time and causing yourself to be more delayed because you're not working on what truly matters, and those are your habits. Your credit report is only a reflection of your financial habits. And if you're not improving your financial habits by gaining education, then you're going to be in the same predicament you are now. If nothing changes, nothing will change. Tommy Walker asks, what about primaries like Jewelers Club? Jewelers Club is a decent primary account. The only thing about that is the cost that it gives you, gives you every year. However, that is a primary account, and that is something that's going to help you long term, as long as you keep the account open. But yeah, that's considered a primary account. Accounts that are in your name that continue to report every month, those are good primary accounts. Getting piggybacking on someone else's payment history, buying a trade line is expensive, and two, is not your account. So it's only going to have such an impact on your credit report because it's not a primary account. And lenders are catching on. Some lenders consider that fraud to use someone else's payment history as your own to get a line of credit. Some of them see that as fraud. Some of them will take you to court and sue you. So it's a risk that you're taking, and it's not a good one in my opinion. I would rather you keep that $500, $4,000 in your pocket and use to either get your own secure card or pay down debt. I would rather you do that. That's going to help your credit too. That's long-term success. All right, how the hell do I get out of this? All right, I found it. Bear with me. All right, so we talked about people are willing to try anything without thinking about the repercussions. So one of the repercussions when it comes to quick fixes, let's talk about CPN. CPN is a credit privacy number. This is marketed to you as a new social security number, all right? The quick fix culture, instead of working on fixing their credit, okay, instead of, rebuilding their credit through adding their own primaries to their credit report, adding new payment history, catching up on accounts, paying, look into just getting a new social security number, quote unquote. And there are some people out there who will advertise CPNs and basically say, get the CPN, use this when applying for, a line of credit instead of using your social security number, because that CPN, social security number, when people pull your credit report, they're actually looking at debts that are connected to your social security number, okay? And when you get a CPN or a new social security number, it's a clean slate. There's nothing attached to it, right? However, if you use a number other than your true social security number when applying for a line of credit, you're committing fraud because you're not really sharing your true information when getting the line of credit. And lenders will sue you, and because it's fraud, you can go to prison. People commit mortgage fraud every day and end up in federal prison. I don't want that for you. And it's funny because now that I'm making YouTube videos, which I've been doing this for a while now, I'm considered a YouTuber, right? And people don't know my track record. They don't do their research and check out the companies that I have and look at my reviews. I've been doing this since 2013. I got a book. I got companies. I have a staff. We have clients. We actually really do this. And now that I'm considered a YouTuber and I'm talking about credit so much, but in this light of not talking about buying trade lines or getting CPNs or credit sweeps, I'm talking about things that won't get you locked up. I'm considered the bad guy. It's crazy. I love it though. I love it. It motivates me every day to make sure that I share information that's going to help you and not get you locked up. Okay. I pride myself on being an honest individual, a man of integrity, and sharing information that I would share with my own mom. Okay. I'm not going to tell you anything that I wouldn't tell my mom to do. All right. And there are some people, I can't even say that now because there are some people who would tell their mom to get a CPN or do a credit sweep or buy a trade line. But, they're ignorant too. So I'm not ignorant. Some of you actually do these things because you have no idea. And that's the danger of the quick fix culture. You're trying to get a quick result, but you're not doing your research. So yeah, I can say that I would share information with you that I would share with my mom and feel good about that because I know what I'm doing is positive and is going to reap a positive result. There's nothing negative to what I'm saying other than it won't create a quick fix. I'm sorry. You got to work for it. I'm sorry. If you're watching with me right now and you have yet to let me know who you are, please share with me right now who you are and where you're from. I have to get out of that. Let me know who you are and where you're from. We're talking about the dangers of a quick fix culture. I'm ranting right now, but it's all good. I want to show you my example of the individuals who were selling trade lines and how they got shut down by the Federal Trade Commission. Okay, if you're not familiar with the Federal Trade Commission, this is an entity, a government entity that specializes in protecting consumer rights. So if you are someone who is selling trade lines, doing credit sweeps, taking advantage of people, okay, fraud, people will report you to the Federal Trade Commission. And if enough people report you, the Federal Trade Commission will do their own investigation. And if it comes out to be true that you are actually committing fraud or taking advantage of people, taking advantage of elderly, ripping people off, whatever the situation may be, if you're doing this, they will shut your ass down. And I have an example that I want to share with you where basically they shut a company down who was selling trade lines. And, people will argue with me all day about what it is I talk about. But a lot of what I talk about has research behind it, okay? What's up, Arturo? How you doing, man? Thank you for giving us the opportunity to help you. I want everyone to know that I am not. This is a rated R session. Okay, I am not going to watch my mouth. I'm going to tell you exactly what I want to tell you. because I need to get the point across. And in order for me to get the point across, I have to be authentic, okay? So I said, it's funny, I said shut your ass down, and as soon as I said that, somebody gave me a thumbs down because they don't like curse words. But it's all good. I get it. But if you don't like curse words, you shouldn't watch this show because it can get gritty. All right. But what we're talking about the danger of a quick fix culture. We live in a quick fix culture, microwave mentality. Nobody wants to work for what they want. They want it to be given to them within, 30 days, overnight. We run across a lot of people within our industry who are looking to get credit sweeps, CPNs, trade lines, the quick fix to fixing their credit. However, they have no idea the repercussions behind a lot of these things that they're asking for. And the only reason they're asking for it is because their cousin or their friend's best friend, cousin, sister, little cousin, uncle, whoever, they got results. And because they got results doing the activity, they feel that they should get results too. And the thing is, they have no idea that the feds are lurking. Okay? I don't want you guys to go to prison for trying to fix your credit. All right? I get it. You have goals for yourself. You want to buy a house. You want to buy a car. You want to get rid of that bad debt that the interest rate is killing you. I get it. You want to make moves. However, you have to understand that if you do something that's iffy, it may cause you to go to prison. All right? And nobody wants to go to prison trying to fix the credit. All right? Just your mama, somebody down the street got results getting a credit sweep or got results getting a CPN doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do. Okay? I need you all to do your research before you look into doing these things. Excuse me. Because it can hurt you. Okay? I don't care. If 10 people saw success, if 9 people saw success with CPNs, credit privacy numbers, and one person went to prison out of the 10 people, I would not risk it. And some of you are willing to take that risk because it's a 90% success rate. No, it's a 10% rate that you're going to go to prison. That's stupid. That's stupid. But some people are willing to put their freedom on the line so that they can get a new car, so that they don't have to wait an extra 6 months to fix their credit. And believe me, fixing your credit is very important. However, it's not that important to risk your freedom. Okay? It's not that important. Let me see. See, this is what I like about Dough Chaser TV because it allows me to truly be myself and also engage with you all directly. I will let you know, though, that I will not tolerate any disrespect or negativity. So I do appreciate you all being positive. Thank you. All right. LT said, pay them no mind, bro. They get off on you mentioning them. Keep it here. And now we don't have rear view mirrors. I appreciate that, man. Arturo said, great information. Question, what if a collection agency is taking you to court? Should I call to settle? I would definitely consult with a lawyer because a lot of times collection agencies don't have the proper validation to sue you. And a lot of times what they depend on is your ignorance. And what I mean by that is when people receive the summons to go to court, they ignore the summons and don't go to court. When you ignore that summons, you don't go to court. The what is it called? The plaintiff, because you will be considered the defendant. They win automatically. They get an automatic judgment. Okay, when they get that automatic judgment, they can garnish your wages at that point. However, if you go to court or you have a lawyer go to court and represent you and request the debt validation, the proof, a lot of times, 90% of the time, they don't come prepared with that information. If they don't have that information, then they don't have a case, and the judge would drop the case. However, a lot of people are scared to go to court, and because so they get taken advantage of by janky debt collectors. But that's another subject. All right, so I have something I want to share with you all. This is another subject in regards to trade lines and basically people getting shut down. I just shared with you how the Federal Trade Commission are here to protect consumers, right? And what I want to show you really quick is proof. You know, I'm not the type to just talk. I want to show you what I'm talking about. So let me show you. All right, let me see here. All right, so here's my screen. All right, let me make that bigger. Okay, so here's my screen. And here we are looking at credit repair organization case shows why piggybacking isn't the answer for consumers shouldering bad credit. Okay, the practice is called piggybacking, but it's not child's play. It's where a person with iffy credit pays a credit repair company to be listed as an authorized user on the account of someone with good credit. Even though they don't actually have access, the idea is that the person with bad credit can inflate their own credit score and get the money-saving benefits of better credit by piggybacking on the credit of a stranger. That's how a Denver-based business pitched its services to cash-strapped consumers. Basically, this company marketed their trade line service by saying that, hey, piggyback off of someone else's success. Doing so, you're going to save money on interest, and your credit score is going to jump through the roof. Basically, that's what they do, right? But the FTC says the defendant couldn't back up their score improvement claims and engaged in a host of illegal practices that violated the FTC Act. I think they meant to say the Fair Credit Reporting Act and the telemarketing sales rule. We're not going to talk about that. But yeah, basically they violated a lot of rules, okay? The company was called Boost My Score. I'm pretty sure a lot of you who sell trade lines, if you're watching this is probably a company that you went through. They basically provided services that they charge consumers between $325 and $4,000. That's how desperate people are to get these quick fixes. They will pay 3 months of their car note, 4 months of their mortgage to get a quick fix so they can reach a goal. And unfortunately, this company took advantage of those people's ignorance. So basically, how to hack your credit score. What is a trade line? Steroids straight into the heart of your credit score. Adding a high quality trade line is the most effective way to quickly boost your credit score. Through a process called trade line renting or credit piggybacking, you can overcome credit woes. It's crazy. All right. And basically, where is it? You will want to read this. Okay. The lawsuit also, right here, the lawsuit also alleges the defendants violated the Credit Repair Organization Act by misleading use of trade lines and by engaging in a course of business that results in fraud or deception. This is real, y'all. This is real. And I'm just trying to share information that's going to protect you. That's all. That's all. Who we got here? Aaron Lamont, how you doing? Keemus Ford, caught alive. Okay, cool. I appreciate you for being here, man. I actually haven't done a live in a very long time, and it's good to be back. But yeah, I'm basically, voicing my frustrations about, the dangers of a quick fix culture, and we need to reshape our mentality when it comes to reaching our goals. Okay, a goal that is reached quickly without work is a goal that won't last that long. Okay, we need to make sure that when we are working to reach our goals, that one, we do our research. All right, we need to do our research. We need to educate ourselves so that we can protect our results. And if we can do so, we will continue to be successful. But people are so interested in a quick fix, they fail to do the research. They fail to educate themselves. And basically, all I'm trying to get you all to understand is that it's important for you to research, do your own research, and please don't fall in love with the quick fix culture. Educate yourself and make the best decision. That's all I'm trying to say, okay? Doing so, you're going to save a lot of money, and you're ultimately going to be able to maintain the result that you are trying to actually attract into your life, okay? So my battery is about to die on my camera, and I want to make sure that I close this out on a positive note. So I want to thank you all for joining me today. I'm going to continue to have these live Dough Chaser TV sessions, but thank you for joining me today. If you are someone who can relate to the quick fix culture and how you're seeing our community continue to fall victim to this culture, please leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about that. And also subscribe to the channel so that we can continue to stay in contact and, I can grow my channel. I would definitely appreciate that. All right. My name is Jason White. I want to thank you all for your time. Thank you for joining me today on Dough Chaser TV. It's been real, and I will see you next time. I'm out.